Night descends upon Castle Greymere, where crows perch along the ramparts like blackened nails, and the wind rattles banners as if shaking dust from ancient bones. Below, tallow lamps flicker like lost stars, while the mill wheel croaks beside the river. Monks from the hill priory chant through clenched teeth. Soldiers on the walls spit toward the moat, whispering that the king's crown bites at him. The rain-slicked road glistens with sorrow. Dogs raise their heads as if hearing a bell only they can sense. Something stirs, say the old women, not feast nor famine, but a hungrier third thing straddling both. Sir Rowan of Ashfin knows hunger well. He grew up in a soot-laden village where ash pits breathed smoke year-round. He earned his spurs dragging a wounded lord from a battlefield of corpses. At Greymere, his sword hand remains steady, and his honor a mended cloak. He serves King Erstad, who dons the Thorn Crown, forged ages past for unutterable oaths. The queen, Maera of the Red Quarries, carries herself like a drawn bow. The war drums beat beyond the border. Baron Varic of the Iron Marches gnashes iron teeth, yet even untroubled valleys produce sickly harvests. Children vanish into the fog-shrouding village and field. Men claim to see a hollow figure in a king's mantle haunting the parapets at moonrise. One rain-drenched night, the queen beckons Rowan via a hidden stair to a chapel whose saints' eyes are clouded with soot. A vow was made, she whispers, her voice low and urgent, sealed with thorns. The land keeps better accounts than we do. If we fail to balance them, war will be the least of our troubles. She places a small briar-sealed token in Rowan's palm. Hillfast Abbey lies in ruins since the fire. Find the oath ledger. Bring it to me and no one else. King Erstad must not know, nor Varic. Rowan rides with his squire Elric, a lad with hay in his hair and the stubborn courage of a bullock. They traverse villages where bread is stretched with bark, laughter sounding like a cough. At Hillfast, molten stones and twisted arches narrate a past of warmth. The air tastes of smoke and ink. They discover the ledger in a sacristy beneath a fallen beam, bark pages fastened with horsehair, inked in ash itself. As Rowan lifts it, the briars in the wax seal tremble, seeping a drop of bright scarlet, as if the book bled. Inside, names of kings, queens, reeves, and peasants lie inscribed, vows made over altars and doorways. Among them, the latest, Erstad, upon taking the Thorn Crown in a winter of siege, vowed to sustain the realm with his own table until the stores ran dry, and to abolish the iron tax that burdens bread in war. The vow was witnessed by Maera and a monk of Hillfast bearing ash in his hair. Yet the ledger bears another line, scratched fresh, broken when the iron tax returned by Varic's council. For broken oaths, says the ledger, the land takes its due, and first from the innocent. Their boots crunch on shattered tile. Varic's men trail them like wolves, and soon the Baron steps into lamplight, his beard adorned with fine links of chain. Some sums, he states, are too large for peasants to pay. It takes iron to settle iron. He offers Rowan a bargain. Burn the ledger, bury the story, rally the levies. Plunder will feed the fields. Eat your neighbors, or let the earth consume your children, Varic murmurs, feigning pity in a butcher's grin. Rowan and Elric flee through a flooded crypt, the ledger held close. The river is cold and merciless, yet the leather survives, and the horses find footing on a washed-out path. Hillfast's ruin finally collapses, hissing embers behind them. Back at Greymere, the great hall swells with anxious breaths and tangled banners. The king nods, his crown's weight hammering nails into his skull. At Maera's behest, Rowan descends to the oath chamber carved in black stone, where a briar circlet hangs over a basin of forgotten night. The queen's hands tremble. It was my counsel, she confesses. I told him to reinstate the iron tax. I gambled the realm would bend, not break. Her eyes shine like steel washed in tears. Ledgers do not forgive, but can be settled. Varic charges in with 6 armored men and more behind. Steel clashes, sparks leap like moths. Elric blocks the passage with spear and prayer. Rowan and Varic face off beneath the briar circlet. "Choose a clean tale, knight," Varic growls. "We win a war and live, or lose to ghosts while watching children starve tidy deaths." Rowan, who once knew the cold taste of soot in his belly, glances at the queen, the king swaying like a feeble candle. He opens the ledger. The Thorn Crown shivers. In the basin, the water stirs as if an oath draws circles. A whisper rises, thin as a distant bell. Nay. The crown bites and breaks. Maera trembles. Blood or a name sworn, a vow so pure the land believes it. Her gaze is not on the king but Rowan. A choice, sharp as thorns, awaits. Rowan can slay Varic, seize the hall, stoke the forges, march to war, and pray victory tastes sweeter than blight. Alternatively, he may surrender his own name to the bowl, becoming a vessel for oaths, so the fields flourish, transforming his voice into a silence that haunts broken promises. Rowan removes his gauntlet. He places his hand beneath the briar circlet. It dips, kisses his palm, and the thorns bloom red. Varic lunges. Rowan intercepts him, the ledger cradled beneath his arm. Their blades clash in a litany of strikes. Behind Rowan, Elric shouts a warning and falls silent. The basin overflows with something not water. Shadows thicken, forming a saint of briars, a face like kneaded ash. Rowan intones his final vow, "Let my name be bled." Thorns pierce. Varic's sword clatters against stone and slips into darkness. He stumbles as unseen vines grasp his ankles. Rowan's blade finds the gap beneath Varic's heart. The queen weeps, but not for Varic. After the conflict, the king sleeps soundly for the first time in a year. Dawn finds the village with the mill wheel spinning anew, fields lifting weary heads. Children creep from the fog in pairs, claiming they chased a silver dog. In ensuing days, crows roost in trees but do not peck the seed. They observe, quizzical, as green stretches to the sun. At court, Maera rules with openness and care. Erstad fades like a refrain. Elric, wounded, recounts tales of a knight wrestling a saint of thorns, winning but losing his tongue to gratitude. Among hedgerows and markets, oathbreakers awaken shivering, sensing a silent rider weighing their words carefully. The realm learns to construct its promises with caution. As for Sir Rowan, there are 10 stories and 100 maps. Some say he rides a road no horse can endure long, his mouth stitched with a child's smile. Others claim that if you lie at a crossroads, briars will creep through your cloak, a whisper tasting of smoke and bread will beckon. Pay. In the deep night, when Castle Greymere's banners quiver and the mill wheel groans, a hollow figure in a king's mantle circles the parapets, pauses, turning its head as if listening for a voice that once vowed to feed others at its own expense. The land hums. Debts accumulate. The tale continues, light-footed, leaving tracks visible only at dawn.